Hello everybody, it is me, Leah. How are you doing today on this, the 30th day of Vlogmas? Well, today I come to you with a collaboration video that's being put together by our good friends over at the YouTube channel Unapologetically Gomes. Yep, they worked really hard to get us all together to do this. And today we're going to talk about why I started my YouTube channel. And I'm going to give you some advice. If my advice is sage, I don't know, but I'll do the best I can. Also, there's a playlist with the other participants in this collaboration that I'm going to post below. Be sure, just take a few minutes, go down and click on the playlist. And if you're thinking about starting your own YouTube channel, or you've already got a channel and you just need some good advice, go down and check it out. If you like their channels, be sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and share some love with those folks, okay? So here we go. So why did I start doing YouTube? Well, back, I would say 5 or so years ago, I was planning a trip to Florida. I was going there to a conference, going with some friends, and we were going to go to Disney World, and we were going to visit Orlando, and I started to research, where do you stay, where do you buy tickets, how do you get around, all of that kind of stuff. And so I ended up, where did I end up? Here on YouTube, because I guess that's where everything is, and that's where any piece of information you ever wanted to find is. It's here on YouTube. How I didn't know that prior to this adventure, I don't know, but I was introduced to a world of pure imagination. I was fascinated. I mean, there were people that actually carried around cameras and took you on journeys and took you places that you've never been and gave you information that was vital to perhaps something you were looking to do, and they shared their daily lives, and I was fascinated, and I started watching vloggers. I had no idea this was even a thing. I was just fascinated by this. I mean, I was always a performer growing up, and if YouTube had been a thing, it was certainly something I probably would have done. But back in 1902, this was not an option. But what was an option was my mirror. So I would sit, turn on a record, just lip sync in the mirror, or just tell stories to myself in the mirror, or make faces and do stupid things that would probably now land me in a loony bin. But now we have this outlet called YouTube where it's perfectly normal and natural. Fast forward to January of 2014, when my husband and my sister and myself were planning a trip to Las Vegas. Now, I had the bright idea that we should take along a camera and document this journey, and thus began Hot Chicken. Prior to starting YouTube, I would sing online karaoke, I would do community theater. I always have had some sort of creative outlet. Not too long before I was introduced to YouTube, I suddenly lost my hearing in my right ear. I went completely deaf in my right ear. So singing became challenging, and it wasn't really something I could do. I mean, I could do it for fun, but I could no longer sing in public or really perform anymore because you just, trust me, you didn't want to hear it. When I found YouTube, I found a new creative outlet. For me, that is the biggest reason why YouTube has become so important to me and why it was important for me to start my channel. I needed a new creative outlet. There is so much more to having a YouTube channel than just me sitting here talking to you, or me going to Walmart and turning on the camera, or me doing the Chubby Bunny challenge with my sister, or any of those things. That is about this much of having a YouTube channel. There's so much more to it. The editing, countless hours, and if you're not, I mean, I'm an older person. Did you notice? You can say no. But I was pretty technically challenged. I am not one of these youngsters that has a chip implanted when they're born on how to use electronics. I didn't even have video games growing up, okay? So learning how to edit, this was a whole new world to me. So it's so much more than just the camera and the interaction with the camera. So for me, I have to have a creative outlet. That's who I am. I will not be happy without that. I am not me without that creative outlet. You know, I think since we've started almost 4 years ago, our channel has evolved in that my editing skills have gotten better. I've gotten better editing equipment. I've gotten better camera equipment. I've gotten better lighting equipment. Although right now it's getting dark and I was working on natural lighting, but it's getting dark. Shh. Our content has stayed pretty much the same. We vlog a little, we do some challenges, we do these chit-chatty kind of videos, we do some box openings, we do whatever we feel like doing. As far as content, I don't think that has evolved too much. We're learning more about what you, our viewers, enjoy watching. We've done some of the IRS videos only by accident because they happened to call and we turned on the camera, but that, you know, was totally unplanned. I think that's the thing about us too, is we never really plan too much. We just turn on a camera and talk to you. Even when I sit down to do something like this, I don't think about it too much before I start, obviously. So we're just us, and I don't really think that our content or our channel has evolved in that way over the course of the years. But let me just insert a little clip of our very first vlog right here and how we got our name Hot Chicken. Hi guys, this is the Carlsons here, and we're gonna start vlogging. We figured everybody else does. Not your typical vloggers. We're a little over the age demographic.
I just wanted to show you that my sister-in-law has moved in. Hi. Are you comfy there?
Yeah.
Would you like to spread out on the couch or something?
Because we've been traveling so long, we've been on the road for about 20 minutes, so we gotta take a little break. Hashtag fireworks, hashtag Schurz, Nevada.
At hashtag Schurz, Nevada.
Yes, not at hashtag.
Oh.
We're old, we don't understand. Add hashtag.
Hashtag Schurz, Nevada.
What the hell is hashtag?
Hashtag gas.
For the love of God, somebody tell me what it is.
Were you cussing, Wayne?
Oh, no.
Oh,
not at all.
Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Just checking. That's all.
Hot chicken?
Just checking.
Hot chicken! Hot chicken for sale here!
Where did we come up with hot chicken? I want some.
Leah's brain.
Lovely.
I would say the best part of being a YouTuber is the community that you build through your channel. Getting to know all of you, getting to know other YouTubers has been the most rewarding and exciting part of all of this for me. I have met some of my very best friends in the process of this crazy thing called YouTube, and I have been on some crazy journeys, and I have just loved every minute of the interaction with you, our hot chicken family. That is the best part. The community and the friendships that have been made through this experience has been unparalleled. The most difficult part of having a YouTube channel is the fact that it is a job. And if you're like me, you still have another job that you go to every day for 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day, whatever kind of schedule you have. And you still have to do that to bring in the money, but then you have your YouTube job, and it does become a job in that it is a lot of work. And to say that it's not a job, I mean, it's a fun job. It's a job I love. It's a job I would never choose not to have, but it is a job. But it's not a job that pays me sufficiently at this point to leave my other job. So trying to fit two almost full-time jobs. I have a full-time job and then this job, which isn't quite full-time, but it takes a lot of time. That's the most difficult part for me, is finding time, especially in a work day, finding time to fit this job into the nooks and crannies of my day, and to not, I don't want to just put things out there. I want it to be a quality product. I want it to be something that I'm proud of. And so I'm not one that just wants to just throw something out there for the sake of throwing it out there. So that's the most difficult part for me, is just having the time to do the job well. The thing that keeps me going as a YouTuber is the fact that I have to have that creative outlet. I now can't imagine not having my YouTube community, my YouTube family. That is so important to me now. I can't imagine not having that. That's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps me motivated to keep coming back and to keep sharing with you. I would say to somebody that is considering starting their own YouTube channel, do it. I would say just do it. There is no right time to start. There is no right equipment to start. If you have a phone, if you have an old camcorder from the 80s, if you have an old flip camera, if you have any kind of thing that you can record yourself on, do it. It doesn't have to be an $800 or $8,000 camera. It doesn't have to be the best and the brightest equipment to get started. Just turn on the camera and just start sharing what you want to share. I would suggest that really focus in on what you want to do. Do you want to do cooking videos? Do you want to do movie reviews? Do you want to be a Disney vlogger? Do you want to be a family vlogger? I would suggest that you kind of narrow down what your niche is and go in that direction from the beginning, so that you don't have to get halfway down the road and go, oh, maybe I want to do this instead. You know, I really like books, so I'm going to do book reviews now. So, because as you build your audience, they want to take this journey with you, and if all of a sudden you do this big U-turn in the middle, they may not want to go in that direction with you. So try to figure out what that niche is. What are you passionate about? And just do it. I did not know anything about editing. Nothing. I just did it. I just did it. I just played with it. I just did it. If you think there's going to be a right time, or once I learn how to do this, forget about it. You want to do it, you know you do, just do it. You know, for as we come into 2018, I have some goals for our channel. Of course, we want to continue with our growth. I would love to hit 10,000 subscribers in the next year. That would be a huge goal for us. I would love to do some sketch writing and filming of some sketch comedy kind of things. I don't think that's too far out of the realm of what we do. Tell me if that's something you guys would enjoy from us. I've got some ideas, people. I've got some ideas, and I think I would enjoy doing that. I want to do some more traveling this year, and I want to take you guys along on that. These are things I want to do in 2018. I want to continue to grow this channel, to build our community even bigger. I want to get to the point where we could even do some meet and greets and just get out there and meet with you guys. It's family, and you guys are a part of that family. You tell me, what do you want to see in 2018 from Hot Chicken? We would love to hear what your ideas are, so don't be afraid. Put it in the comments below. I want to thank Marie Gomes for putting this together. Marie from Unapologetically Gomes. Go check out their channel. Check out all of the other videos in the playlist. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. All right, you guys, it's been great talking to you. We'll talk to you real soon. Love you. Bye.
There's nothing like Vlogmas, there's nothing so dear. There's nothing like this happy time of year. The vlogs are so friendly and full of good cheer. We'd like to have Vlogmas every day of the year. Vlogmas.